What is up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Manager Career Mode. Look at the schedule. Oh my god, we have some really good games in this episode. I cannot wait. So please don't forget to hit that like, don't forget to subscribe, but more importantly, sit back and relax. Let's do this. Big game against Atletico, and look at that, immediately dropping points at home. That is not good. I felt that I put out a decent squad. I felt that that should have been enough, to be honest, and it's just very disappointing that we're dropping points at home, and that is not gonna help our cause here. So this absolutely sucks. Absolutely disappointing. Okay, so after that disappointing game against Atletico, we go against Villarreal in Europa. So we are going full strength. Well, the best team that I can put out there. Some players are not at full strength, but I still believe that we could go out there and get the job done. This is probably the fourth, maybe fifth time that we've played Villarreal this season. So we've probably gotten some experience playing these guys. So we need to go out there and just get the job done at home. Very important that we take advantage of that. We need to try and eliminate any away goals. I mean, I would hate to go over there, you know, with them getting one or two. If we can get a clean sheet, that would be amazing, but it's going to be tough because Villarreal is no joke. All right, boys, so I do apologize. Audio was just crap, very muffled, very distorted, so I'm gonna have to do a commentary. So yeah, we get a goal, what we were looking for, what we needed. You know, at this point it was very early in the game, but I knew that we just needed to go after them, and if we could get an early goal, that would settle the nerves for us and put all the pressure on them. So I thought that it was a really good finish. I mean, seriously, very smooth, very calm finish by Rodrigo. I thought that was perfect, just what the doctor ordered. So at this point, as long as we could keep going and prevent them from getting back in the game, that would be an amazing achievement. But again, the biggest objective for me is trying to get the result, but more importantly, keeping them from getting any away goals. So looking at one of these plays, I felt that this was where they were starting to get back into the game. They were starting to create, especially down the line. They were trying to use their speed. And like, this is one of the things that I had kind of feared, because I'd seen this before, but the thing was, could we deal with it? I made sure that I had my freshest players out on the wings. And look at this right here. This was absolutely devastating. A complete mistake by the center backs, and you know, it just allows them to get in, and you know, pretty much just for the easiest goal you'll ever see. Look at this, center backs push up, and it's nothing. It's just like walk in and just tap it in. It's terrible defending, absolutely terrible. Look at this for a beautiful cross, and look at this strike. Unbelievable. Every time I look at this, it's just amazing. What a finish. What a finish by Chucky Lozano. And just what we needed. Really enjoyed seeing that. It was just an amazing goal, especially right after conceding that equalizer. I thought that this was well deserved. I thought we were the better team. It's just a stupid mistake defensively that let him back in. But look at this for a strike. No chance for the goalkeeper, no chance, and it's a well-deserved lead for us. And I just was hoping at this point in the game, I'm just like, man, I hope we don't let them back in the game. It's very important that we keep it at this score, and we just try to add as many goals as possible. Oh, look at this. This would be a really good opportunity. Not a lot of action until this. Look at this, but I swear I thought this was it right here. Look at that. Great save by the goalkeeper, and look at this. I thought that would go. So close, so close. Oh my god, and this would be the biggest mistake of the series probably up till now. Look at this. I swear to you, I was just trying to clear it. I did not even see the player, and I just literally, the stupidest foul you will ever see. I was absolutely livid. At this point, I was just praying for anything to happen, and look at Santi Cazorla hits the post. Keeps us with the lead. At that point, I'm like, oh my god, I think I just might have screwed this up. But you know what? Jesus, God was on our side. The FIFA gods were on our side finally for the first time. But yeah, wow. Oh my god, at this point I was just praying. Come on, I wanted the whistle so bad. I was just trying to clear it anywhere would do, but you know what? Yeah, we survived. We definitely survived, especially after that freebie I gave Villarreal. But you know, we managed to survive. Now we move on. You know, we have to go into the second leg with the lead, which is it's good, but you know, knowing that they have their away goal, I'm kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very worried. But you know what, we have to move on back into the league, and we have a lot to play for still, so we got to get to it. This is another game that we need to win. We should be able to get a good result. Let's see what happens here. We are playing away, I understand that, but let's see. Here we go, come on. And Jesus, yeah. So yeah, disappointing again, man. Disappointing that every time we simulate some games, feel like we're dropping points, and that's not what we need right now. We need to start picking up points, because you know this is what might come back and haunt us if we don't obviously qualify for Champions League, or if we get into a position where we can win the title. Drawing games like this that we should be winning is going to help. It's going to hurt us big time. So it's just very disappointing again. All right, so it was time for the second game against Villarreal away. So for those that don't know, we have played these guys so many times that I've kind of have an idea of what they play, what they're looking for. So I try to set up for not a counter-attacking, but just a team that's just going to go straight at us from the off, and that's pretty much what they've been doing every time we've played them at home. So I wanted to set up very counter-attacking and pressing, not full-on press, but more of a time pressing and a zonal press. So that to me was the biggest objective. Especially look at their winger players or fullbacks are just based on pure speed. So that I knew that was going to be the main objective. And on top of that, remembering that they have that away goal, so that is the tiebreaker. We just needed to make sure that we can get one, break that, and equalize that. That way we're pretty much on even ground. But you know what? That is it's just, you know, this game was going to be tough. I knew this game was going to be absolutely difficult. Like I said, I lined up as best as I could with my fastest players. Obviously, I do have some players that are hurt, but yeah, I knew it was just going to be tough. Watch this play. This is absolutely that's frustrating right here. Look at this. Look at this for a clearance, and just perfect opportunity, and he does not let that. You know, he just takes advantage of it. Upper V, and there you go. They're up now. So not only do they have a goal, the goal, like the away goal, but now they've actually gotten the lead. So just it sucks. At this point, I was extremely nervous because I'm like, oh my god, I hope this does not collapse in front of me. And I'm just hoping we can bounce back. But Jesus Christ, that is just terrible, absolutely terrible, and unlucky too, because I saw that Sumedo cleared it. I put full power on it. It just he hit it as hard as he could, but straight at the striker, and he just puts it away. All right, going into the half. I was a bit nervous because we weren't able to generate anything. We couldn't get past the midfield. Honestly, they were pressing us and just attack. Not crazy where Neto had to make a lot of saves, but they just had the possession and we were just chasing and just felt like we couldn't do anything. So at this point, I was actually freaking out because I didn't know what I was gonna do. Right now, it is tied on aggregate, but they would go through because they have the away goal. I was just trying to do my best to get whatever I had to do to get a goal, to get a lead. But at this point, it was just so hard. I didn't know how the hell I was gonna. Look at this for a chance. I swore this was in. I saw it. I'm like, okay, this has to go in. This is our moment. Look at this. You can't get any closer than that. Look at that. And a few minutes after, finally we get the goal that we've been looking for. And you know what, it's just, again, Rodrigo with the smallest of touches. He's just, I don't know, man, he's just so clinical and so calm and just collected, and the moment doesn't shake him. He doesn't fear big moments, and is unbelievable. Crazy that how calm and how cool he can be with these situations, and he can put them away so relaxed, and just a beautiful finish. Yeah, and that's what we were looking for. That goal not only gives us the lead, but but it gives us that away goal, so now we're level, and now we can go. So at this point, we just needed to make sure that they didn't score another one, but at this point, I was feeling pretty comfortable and extremely relieved. And look at this. Oh my god, I swear I had to check my blood pressure. This was unbelievable. I was just freaking out here. I was like, there's no way that's gonna. Look at Neto just looking at it, hits the post and just goes over. I was absolutely going crazy. Oh my god. It was kind of a shame that, you know, the audio, you don't get to hear the actual audio, but I was actually going mental when that happened. Oh, look at this for a stupid foul. But you know what? It wasn't stupid. It's more of a tactical foul. It's just, again, it's time to absolutely just crap myself, because I was just hoping. Look at this. Look at the time too, and look at the opportunity they get. And I just wanted to get this out of here, get it into safety, clear the ball, whatever it would take to get the ball out of there, you know. But we give up a corner, and again, it's absolutely, I was crapping myself at this point. Boys, look at this, just clear it. Anything would do. Look at this. I was just waiting, anything please, and I think that would be it. And yeah, there you go. That was it. A really good game. I'm really disappointed that, you know, the actual audio didn't come through, because I was actually going mental and just celebrating. It was really nice. It was a really good victory, because, you know, we conceded and we overcame. We managed to turn it around in the second half. It was just a really good performance, and we go on through, you know. And I have to say, not to sound cocky, but we've been able to just put off Villarreal this season. We've owned them. I think maybe a draw has come from our encounters, but for the most part, we've been the better team throughout the season, and this just is another opportunity. So now we move on into the next round. We're gonna find out who we play in the next round. And look at the draw. Who would we get? We would get Hoffenheim. But you know what? More importantly, look at the teams that are left. Inter, you have Inter Milan, you have Liverpool, you have Atletico, Chelsea. Come on, dude. This is prime. These are prime teams, so there's still a lot to play for. All right, this is our last chance to actually get some points from a simulated game. I went actually decently strong, made some changes, trying to give some of my players a rest as we finalized our game in this episode against Sevilla. But Getafe, you know what? I didn't fear them too much, so I felt like, you know what, this team should be able to. And look at that! Immediately we get a goal. I think it was only a matter of time before we got going, and I was really happy to see that the team was just going to respond, and we were able to actually finally get a victory from a simulated game, and I am extremely happy. Now we can move on to the last game of the episode against Sevilla. And look at this, Barcelona coming in for Dani Parejo with a $50 million bid. At this point, I was forced to think about this. Should I let him go? He's 29 years old, so he's coming towards the end of, you know, I guess his peak. So I was thinking, should I sell him? Should I not? I finally said goodbye. He is on his way. So going into the last game of the episode, I mean, man, you know, Sevilla, even though they're not doing well in the league, I still fear these guys. These guys have always been a threat. And in real life, I've seen Valencia and Sevilla have some amazing games. So that just has always been, in the back of my head. And, you know, playing away, I wanted to finish strong. We haven't been doing that well in the league. So I wanted to go out there and really stick it to these guys. I wanted to go and, you know, just get the job done, get the 3 points and move on, and just focus on Europa. And hopefully we could finish in the top 4. And, you know, this would just be a really good opportunity, because Sevilla have not been playing well, and I think they're on the lower end of the table. But like I said, we had to go out there and get the job done. Look at this immediately as soon as look at this for a wonder strike. Absolutely insane. Look at this crap right here. Watch this for a strike. Ridiculous. Ball does not even hit the ground and just powers that past Neto. Jesus Christ. And just like that, you know, within 5 minutes they get the lead, and it's just absolutely terrible. Way to start the game. Look at this for a counterattack. It was just only a matter of time before we got a really clear opportunity with the pace that we have. Yeah, it was only a matter of time. And look at the finish by, I want to say, Nabil Fekir. Yeah, it was just a really good finish. I want to say the through ball was from Rodrigo, so it's kind of roles reversed. you know. And I mean, that's what I expect. We're a better team. We have better players. We're in better form. One of the things that I was saying throughout the game was that one of the things I was really happy to have found out is I actually finally found out what my starting 11 is, and I've been taking full advantage, and it's just been an amazing turnout. Really happy. Early in the second half, we would have the ball and just take advantage. I think at this point we felt like we could really open this game up if we would manage to get some really good play, which we did. You can see start to see that we were starting to open them up in a few of these plays. Really good 1-2s, and then a goalkeeper making a really good save. But I felt at this point, I felt really comfortable. I felt at this point it was only a matter of time where we were closer to grabbing a second one than them grabbing their second goal. Oh my God, look at this play. This is what I'm talking about. I felt that we were starting to become like just one, if that makes sense. We were starting to synchronize. The passes were there, the movement, everything was starting to flow. And I feel that now that I found my starting 11, everything was starting to work and mesh together and finally pay off. So I'm glad too that it's coming in at this time where we're still in Europa. We're still trying to fight for Champions League and even the title, that we're in the final of the League Cup. So everything is starting to come together at the right time, which I'm really extremely happy. I just hope that nobody gets hurt, and I just hope that we can just see this out and we just don't drop the ball. That would be the worst. Yeah, and at this point we knew that the game was over, and it was a comfortable victory. You know what, even if I had the audio, there wasn't a lot of action. We were the better team. We had more possession, and I feel that we could have gotten more, but you know what, I'm not gonna complain about that because it's not a big deal. We managed to get the victory. That's all that matters. We continue our good form. I feel really confident that we should be able to do well in the upcoming matches. We have some big games coming up in the next episode, so I'm really happy and really excited to see what my team can do. All right, boys, so there you have it. Once again, I do apologize. I don't know what happened to the audio, but you know what, this wasn't bad. I actually do miss doing commentaries or voiceovers, so I actually enjoy this, hanging out with you guys in this way, if that makes sense. But you know what, I'm really excited to see what is coming up in the next episode. Look at how we start off the episode. We play Real Madrid. We go into the two-legged games in the Europa against Hoffenheim, and then we wrap up against Atletico. So big games in the next episode. I cannot wait. So please, if you have not done so, go ahead, hit that like. Don't forget to subscribe. It's gonna be a good one, boys. Until next time, later.